Good morning, y'all. What's up? Y'all miss me? Y'all miss me? You hear me? I'm in the building. We in the building. What's up, y'all? Good morning. It gotta be love. Monopoly board. I doubled up, tripled up. Nigga, what? What's up, y'all? Good morning. I'm about to fuck the city up. On my neck. Last time that I checked. Make $250,000, no sweat. Check. Self-made progress. And the power and the hoes come next. Damn, your dad passed, Nola? Oh my God, girl. What's up, Chris? What's up, Maya? What's up, Mackenzie? I miss you too. What's up, Jemiah? Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Wrench gang in the building. What's up, Donnie? I know, look, y'all, it's been a little minute. I missed y'all. We gonna get answers for you, girlie. I'm sorry to hear your dad passed away. What's up, y'all? Good morning. I missed y'all. What's up? You've been busy meditating and stuff, Jeremiah. Oh my God. What's up, Mackenzie? What's up? I'm on my own, bitch. Listen, you miss me. You channeled your own self with them playing cards. I'm weak as hell. Listen, whatever works, whatever floats. You letting people get in here? I know it's early. Like, I missed y'all. No sweat. You got a job? I'm weak as hell. Listen. Good morning. All right, y'all. I missed y'all too. Trust. Okay, I missed y'all too. Early morning. All right, y'all. So listen. What current events have I missed? Like, I've been like looking, but I haven't been looking. So like, if there's anything you need me to cover, like, let me know right now. That's what's up. Got a little jump. Fancy, get away from my light. What's up, Nicole? Okay. Okay. Little progress. You trying to grow up? I know, man. Listen, ain't that crazy about Debo? Do y'all think Debo was sacrificed? Y'all let me know. Do y'all think Debo was sacrificed? It seemed a little fishy though, don't it? It feel a tad fishy. Let me probably prop this up with this box. It feel a tad fishy though. It feel a tad fishy though. Get my belly together. It feel a tad fishy though. You think he was, Chris? For sure? For sure? You think he was? Oh, interesting. Let's figure out. Okay, angels, ancestors, protect my energy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your guidance, wisdom, love, and protection. Thank you so much. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Azrael. Okay, we like to get into it. Dang. I ain't even asked yet. Hold up, y'all. Y'all was ready, course. Angels, ancestors was Debo. What was his name? Tiny Lister? Was Tiny Lister, aka Debo, sacrificed? Was Tiny Lister, aka Debo, was he sacrificed? Was Debo, aka Tiny Lister, sacrificed? We got the Devil card. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay. We got the Devil, we got a 10, which is the end of a cycle. Then we got the High Priestess. Then we got the Lovers card. Yeah, this is looking a little interesting. Let's ask, why is the Devil card here? Why is the Devil card here, angels? Temptation. Why is the 10 of Wands card here? Why is the 10 of Wands card here? Why is the High Priestess card here? That's a lot. Why is the Lovers card here? So, we got the Devil card, clarified by the Temptation card, a number 3. And consequently, it's 3 entities on the Devil card. And we got Temptation, which has a number 3 at the bottom. That's interesting. Next, we get the 10 of Wands, clarified with the WAN options card with a number 2. High Priestess card, clarified with energy cleansing, number 7. Love beginning, number 20. Low vibes, number 9. Speak your truth, number 1. We got the Lovers card, bottom of the deck energy, clarified by Balancing Act card, number 12. Bottom of the deck, repeating the past, number 15. This is interesting. Like, let's gather this. So, I don't know what he was doing, like, as far as, like, in the recent past up to his death, but I feel like he may have had some type of, like, addictions, like some type of drug. He had, like, some type of drug problem. I don't know. I feel like he had some type of drug problem. I really could be tripping, but that's what I'm picking up on. It feels like he was battling a drug addiction. Something like more than weed, though, you know? Yeah. I'm definitely getting in here, y'all. And then so he had this, he was going through like some type of depression, and then like I feel like he was kicking the drugs. And it's like somebody was putting the drugs, like a woman was putting the drugs around him. So either he was trying to stop, it feels like he was trying to stop, but then this woman was also like, I guess they did drugs together, and then like she would always, like when he was not wanting to do the drugs, she would like kind of coerce him to do the drugs. But a female energy is definitely involved in this. Some type of woman that he was involved with. It could also even be a couple. Interesting. Then we get to the present, which is the Ten of Wands, which is like defending your ground, defending yourself, on guard, on your defenses, clarified by weighing options. This is very interesting. Yeah, I really think he was trying to get off drugs, though. I really think this is about him trying to get off the drugs. It feels like crack. It feels like crack. I don't know. I could be straight tripping, but this is kind of what I'm picking up on. I hope I'm tripping. Feels like crack, though. Oh, this was the, oh shit, I'm tripping anyway, because this was the 9. This was the 9. Okay. This is crazy as hell. Yeah, I really think he was trying to get off drugs. This is what this is about. I'm going to stand on it. And I feel like somebody was in his life that was like, dude, you been doing it. Like, how you going to stop now? You know you can't stop now. Some like life ain't the same. Some you going to, I feel like they, you know, like that devil's advocate shit. Like how Smokey was to Craig. Like somebody was like that in his ear on some real shit. What y'all saying? I don't think he was due to COVID. I think it was drugs and they just saying it was COVID. You was thinking meth, Mackenzie? I'm not picking up on coke. I'm picking up on crack, though. I'm sorry. I'm picking up on crack. Crack. I'm hearing crack. So then in the future position, we got the High Priestess. This is clarified by energy cleansing, love beginning, low vibes, speak your truth. So again, I think whoever this female is that was around him, I don't know if she gave him some dirty crack, dirty drugs, laced it. This was some type of overdose. This is very interesting. This is some type of overdose. It's definitely about somebody that he was fooling with for sure. I'm standing on it. Yeah. I feel like somehow it feels like it's some type of hidden shit going on with this, though. But ultimately, his death has came about due to some type of decision. Some type of decision. This is very interesting. Yeah, y'all, that's what I'm getting, though. But I asked, was he sacrificed? And it kind of feels like a yes, no. but ultimately like a yes. Not in the traditional way that we thinking, but yes though. Who else we need to ask about? Yeah, it was saying, Sheena, he was depressed. It was saying that he was depressed. Who else we need to talk about? Dun, dun, dun. But more truth is going to come out about his death, though. That's also what that High Priestess card in the future position was talking about. Because it definitely went from no damn COVID, though. Oh, what was the lady from BAP's name? I forgot her name, though. I don't know her name. Somebody tell me her name. So yeah, I know about the Galactic Federation, Chris. So basically, it's like the police for celestial beings in a way. From like all the different, you can kind of say the different worlds, because we're not the only world that exists. So it's like the police that kind of governs the spaces in between worlds. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Oh, Natalie DeSalle. What y'all want me to ask about her though? But you know what, y'all? Do y'all remember me saying that 5 celebrities was going to die for this planet alignment thing that was coming up on whatever December to something? Do y'all remember me saying that? And I said it was going to be like two was going to be from sickness. Some I forgot what I said, but do y'all remember when I said that? And these recent celebrities is what this is. Yes, like Men in Black, Lady Ma. Did Quando Rondo's brother get killed? Let's ask. Angels, ancestors. Is Quando Rondo's brother dead? Is Quando Rondo's brother dead? Is Quando Rondo's brother dead? Was Quando Rondo's brother killed? Was he killed? Was he killed? Was Quando Rondo brothers killed? Killed. This is interesting. Was Quando Rondo brothers what was his name? I feel like I'm not saying it right. Was Quando Rondo's brother killed? Was Quando Rondo brother killed? It feels like a no. Feel like maybe an attempt, but I don't think he was killed though. What y'all wanted me to ask about Natalie DeSalle though? I know she passed away, but y'all think she was sacrificed? How did she die? Was it colon cancer? Because she spoke out against signing contracts. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's figure that out. Was Natalie DeSalle killed? Was Natalie DeSalle? Damn, what you just said came right up. Was Natalie DeSalle killed? What you said came right up, Nola. That card felt thick for some reason. Damn, what you said came right up. Damn. You hit the nail on the goddamn head. Because she spoke out, so we got the Page of Swords. She had strong words, strong ideas, and opinions about something. You just said it. Queen of Wands. And she was standing on it. Like, she was like, no, this is how I feel. I'm not backing down. I'm not taking it back. This is what it is. I'm saying it, period. And she thought that she was just gonna weather whatever came. Like, they not checking for me. But ultimately, it feels like I don't see, the cover up is that she was sick, but she wasn't sick. What I'm getting is that something about a car, her shot in a car. An assassin, an ambush, shot in a car, shot. I'm getting the vibe she was shot. That's an interesting question. Is YMW Melly dead? What's up, Monica? Jurassic 5. Is it Tupac, Biggie, and Eazy-E? What? What is up with the group Jurassic 5? I never even heard of that. She from Louisiana. Hell yeah, Baps was good. I love Baps. This is interesting, y'all. So look, this is what came out. Cause I'm gonna try to be able to see what I'm doing. But then I'm gonna try to like see a little bit. So like put this specs on. And then pop it. So it's like they covered it up saying it was a sickness. Because it's the sickness card. But the first card out was the Page of Swords. Then we get the Queen of Wands. Then we get the Strength card. Then we get the Chariot card. Then we get the Four of Wands card. That's her funeral, her celebration. Like, everybody celebrating her and everybody coming out publicly and like, oh, I feel bad, the condolences, all of that type of stuff. The Queen of Pentacles, money exchange hands. The cover up that she was sick. She wasn't sick. She was shot. She was shot. She was shot. I feel like she was shot in a car. Shot in a car. I ain't even hear nothing about a Baps play. What's up, B. Morgan? All right, Mackenzie. She is from Alexandria, Louisiana, and went to Grambling State. What does Natalie say? Was she threatened not to even pull from just that pool? That pool. Just from that pool, it feels like she was, but I'll ask. Natalie DeSalle. Angels, connect me with Natalie DeSalle. Angels, connect me with Natalie DeSalle. Thanks for coming through, Natalie. It's like I'm hearing her like she's like, "Yep, the motherfuckers killed me. Yep, the motherfuckers killed me." It's like she talking with her finger. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, and the world gonna know it too. Like this is crazy. I can like legit hear her voice. What messages? What? Why did they? Let's ask. Why did they kill you? Why did they kill you, Natalie? Why were you killed? Why were you killed, Natalie? Why were you killed? Why were you killed? See, that Chariot card keep coming back out. I'm still getting for speaking her mind about something, like you were saying. And the fact that she would not back down from it. She was like, I made peace with it. I made peace. I said it. I made peace with it. I said it. I'm not taking it back. Yeah. She was killed because of a decision she made, and she wouldn't undo the decision. It's definitely secrets. It's definitely a hidden agenda. They even may say like in the future, like she had mental illness. They'll try to say like she had mental illness. But I feel like she was shot. And I hate to say it, but I feel like maybe she was shot in the head. Like it feels like maybe like an execution. That is crazy. I haven't even seen this clip of what y'all talking about. So whatever she said, it must have really hit a damn chord. Because what's crazy, I legit thought she really died from being sick. So I'm hella shocked right now. Interesting. What messages do you have, Natalie? What messages do you have? That's a lot of messages. She keeps talking about that she was shot. Like a younger man shot her, an assassin, a younger man shot her. Something about like it feels like he shot her like it feels like a driver, like he was in a car or a motorcycle and he shot her. She's talking about that. She said something about a fake ass funeral. That was a fake ass funeral. I don't know what that means. Something about fake ass funeral. I get the feeling there's something about I don't even know this. I'm getting the feeling that it's like she's saying the mother and the father of the boule gave the order for her to be silenced. She had to be an example. I'm getting hella cold. I was just warm as hell. Nah, I'm getting hella cold. So as we know, the mother and the father of the boule is Felicia Rashad and Denzel Washington. Dun, 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 dun. What else she talking about? They threatened her to leave, or something about she was trying to leave, or something about trying to leave, something about moving or leaving or relocating or a trip. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I feel like they did some type of ritual with her body. I don't. I feel like she was a part of them, right? But didn't want to be a part of them. I feel like she telling me she did what she had to do to make a name for herself, but it's like she was coming in contact with her spirituality, and it's like she was then shown that this was like I need to choose a different way. And I guess that's what led up to her speaking out. I need to look up what y'all talking about because I have not seen it. We definitely get this. I'm definitely getting that she is in fact actually dead, and it was a ritualistic killing. It was. This feels like, I don't know, maybe a younger, it feels like, I don't know why I'm getting this impression, but maybe a younger actor had to kill her to make a name for himself, for his star to rise, I feel like. I don't know. Could be tripping. Could be tripping. Could be tripping. But she's saying that we need to look closer into this sickness. She said, if you check my medical records, I didn't have no damn cancer. Yeah, they definitely did, Chantel. I gotta watch that interview. Oh yeah, baby, they already sacrificed Chadwick. I said that in my Chadwick videos. She said it when it was over the earthquake. What? I feel like she's saying like she had peace on the other side. Something about a fake ass funeral, definitely. I feel like her body not in that casket. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm whoosh. Yeah. Oh. Something about her body not in that casket. Something about she want us to look closer to her medical records. It's her medical records don't say nothing about no damn cancer. She's saying that's some bullshit. She was ritualistically killed. Something about a younger actor was forced. I don't know. A younger actor was forced. It just feels like ultimately she was leaving the industry. Leaving the industry. Wanting to leave the industry. She wanted to connect more with her true spiritual nature. And she wanted to expose them. Expose the players in it. Whether people believed her or not. She's saying y'all have no idea the people that y'all worship on no screen. You have no idea the stuff that they do. You have no idea how people get to the positions that they get to. She's saying that she said, quite as it's kept, this is an example killing to show other entertainers, black entertainers, that you cannot speak out. You cannot leave the plantation. That it will always end in silence. She said, they wanted me dead, but I didn't care. She's saying something about it was a battle for her soul. She said, in my soul is where it belongs. This is very interesting. I didn't even think what I was damn near wasn't even about to do it because I'm like, yeah, she died of cancer. Listen, this shit is just not what it seems. Thank you for coming through, Natalie. Angel, sever the tie. Angel, sever the tie. Angel, sever the tie. Yeah. This is crazy as hell. Why would you think Holly Robinson P has something to do with it? What you know? Hell yeah, that vaccine. Listen, I would never get that vaccine. I'm never getting that vaccine. Hell no. That was SW. We just did Natalie DeSalle, the shorter chick from BAPS. Yeah, so y'all, they know before they do it. Like, you know, people. So listen. So to be an actor, you have to be included in the Boule, aka Sigma Pi Phi. If you're not going to get roles. You're not going to be chosen. You're not going to be an actor. You have to be down with the program and the narrative and accept that. So when you don't accept that, then you speak out or you're trying to leave there, maybe you accept it and then you turn your back, you will be made an example of. That's what they've done that since slavery and they continue to do that. That's why I was letting y'all know that one video that slavery is not dead. They just changed the rules. It's the same game, but they just changed the rules. SW, you're gonna have to rewind the live. We already went over it. Who else y'all want to talk about? Donnie, who was the Jurassic 5? Paul Walker. Okay, SW. Oh, that's a good question. What does Halle Berry think? Angels, ancestors. What does Halle Berry think about Natalie DeSalle's murder? What does Halle Berry think about Natalie DeSalle's murder? What does Halle Berry think about Natalie DeSalle's murder? I'm getting the feeling that she was crazy for trying to speak out. I feel like she feels like she was crazy for trying to take on an entity that's bigger than her. I feel like she gave her warnings. I feel like she personally gave her warnings. I feel like other people gave her warnings. And it feels like something about like an exchange, like a old for new. It's always a constant cycle of the old for new, old for new, old for new. So she was considered old. So they are constant. Like that's like I feel like that's the name of like they game, the old for new. They take out the old for new. Something about she got out of line. Something about she got out of line. Something about she was better off just playing along. Something about she was giving money. Something about she was giving money. Why is the Two of Pentacles card here, angels? Why is the Two of Pentacles card here? Why is the Two of Pentacles card here? I feel like she was giving money. Just because it was already upside down. So some type of new project with Halle Berry is coming out. For her allegiance to the narration that she died of colon cancer. The agreed upon narrative. She went along with the agreed upon narrative for her playing along. In exchange, there's a new project with Halle Berry coming out. There's a lump sum of money that she will get for this new lifestyle. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing at all. I gotta check this out. Chandra, I went over that in his reading. This is very interesting. So yeah, y'all, that's Halle Berry's thoughts on Natalie DeSalle's murder. What else we need to know about? Dun, 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 dun. Who else we need to talk about? Does India dark girlfriend know about Vaughn being a sacrifice? Yeah, she know what people do for money. Exactly. What's up, very humble? Yeah, that manager's days are numbered. Y'all gonna see. His days are numbered. Y'all gonna see. Any other updates? We already talked about that, Chantal. Thank you, Tremel. Is that Shaymel? Is that Shaymel Fleur? I be fucking up people's names. It is something about the manager that is not sitting right with me. Like that motherfucker is so sneaky, conniving. Hell yeah. We already established that when that damn interview came out. We established that she just looking at the footage. You can be like, what the hell he doing? What the hell he doing? He never even identified himself in the video. But your narration from the interview was something totally different than what we seen your ass doing on the fucking video. That right there is a blatant lie. So that's why they gotta cover him up, because his ass didn't say the right things in the fucking interview. Stupid ass. Who else we need to talk about, y'all? Dun, 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 dun. Is NBA Youngboy in danger? I think he is. actually don't think Asian doll life is in danger for the simple fact that she's going along with the narration. She's not necessarily speaking out saying like, oh, Vaughn got killed, they set him up. You see what I'm saying? Now, if she ever come out and start saying that shit, they'll kill her ass. But her saying like what she's saying, that makes her feel like when she first came out, right? That makes her feel like, oh, she was a ride or die ex-girlfriend. That's the right response. It really didn't put us too off from like, okay, she part of it. You know what I mean? So she played her role. So I don't think her life is in danger. If anything, she didn't went up. She been looking better. She been flashing bags here and there. She been doing interviews, and that's what you get for an exchange for going along with the narration. But I do think NBA Youngboy is in danger. Let's ask though. Angels, ancestors, will NBA Youngboy be sacrificed soon? Will NBA Youngboy be sacrificed soon? Will NBA Youngboy be sacrificed soon? Y'all, I feel it is coming. It's coming. It's coming. So we get the 10 of Cups. That's the ending. We get the Tower card. It feels like maybe a car crash. A fiery car crash. We got the Oath, the Illuminati, the Boule, whatever you want to call it, the music industry, the people who he sold his soul to. We got the Moon card. It's going to be a cover-up. We got the 5 of Wands, which means that a lot of people are going to be involved. At least up to 5 people are going to be involved. It may even be like some type of shootout involving cars or something like that, or a fight and he got shot, something similar to like what happened to Vaughn. We have the assassin here to be one main fall person that's going to go down for it. They got his setup on the way. I feel like they in the last phase of his setup. His setup is on the way. Yeah, but the thing about it though, it's not that Asian doll is not clout chasing. But what it is that she's playing her role. The day that Asian doll comes out and says the same thing that we've been seeing, that Vaughn was set up, Vaughn was killed by such and such and such and such, that's the day that they'll kill her ass. She will never say that because she's going along with her narration. She's playing her role. She's saying exactly what she needs to say. She's doing exactly what she's being told to do. I think I covered this, but I didn't do her own reading because I feel like she's not worthy of her own reading as far as my standpoint. But nah, he all going off on the family member talking about he going to expose them. I've seen reports China troops getting bombed in Maine. The news said it was an earthquake, while Michigan had to shoot down a plane earlier this month. What? Ooh, Jay Prince probably would be a good one. Probably would be a good one. So yeah, definitely NBA Youngboy's demise is on the way. As far as what, Andrea, which particular sacrifices? The one in the Texas area? The Jennifer Hudson? Yeah, Chantel, she definitely sacrificed her family. We all knew that about Jennifer Hudson. Nola, they don't usually touch the kids. The only way that she would fear for her son is if, again, her son is being used as a pass around. They do that with industry type kids, and like you have no choice. Just like, I hate to say it, like Cardi B daughter, like kids get passed around in that industry, y'all. Yeah, she definitely sacrificed her family. But what's crazy though, for all of them sacrifices she did, where did Jennifer Hudson really go as far as the longevity? But it wasn't gonna be long, because listen, y'all, when you do deals with the devil, it's for fast money. Fast shit don't last long. When you do it the right way, you have longevity. But Jennifer Hudson was never slated anyway, as far as her position goes, to go far. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, they have it all planned out. Who was going to be a star at what time? What image they want to portray at what time? Like, they do all of this shit for a reason. You think Jay Prince had King Von? Oh, you do? Let's ask. So, Angel's ancestors did Jay Prince want King Von dead? Did Jay Prince want King Von dead? Now, y'all, I said before that Jay Prince's role is he organizes the shooters. He organizes so he kind of does what 50 Cent does. 50 Cent does what Jay Prince does. 50 Cent does that up north, right? And sometimes in the West Coast. But Jay Prince does the same thing down south. He is in charge of certain shooters, and he's in charge of hits, and he's in charge of operations. Ultimately, it doesn't feel like he himself. It don't feel like he himself wanted him dead, like gave the call for it. It doesn't feel like he himself did. He's had a hand in other people, maybe 7 other type of people, but not Von though. But it feels like even Jay Prince himself wants to leave the industry, but he know he can't. Now, he might be under NBA Youngboy because that's more of a down south vibe. So, will Jay Prince sacrifice NBA Youngboy? Will Jay Prince sacrifice NBA Youngboy? Will Jay Prince sacrifice NBA Youngboy? That's a lot of cards. Oh, Jay Prince. So the same. So then we get a different vibe when we ask about NBA Youngboy, because that's more of a down south territory type of thing. So ultimately, it feels like 3. I feel like he's over the shooters that are in place that's supposed to be there to protect NBA Youngboy, if that makes any sense. And I feel like he positioned those people for a reason, because I told y'all that he's over this legion of shooters. I hope this makes sense to y'all. But ultimately, NBA Youngboy will go against this protection that he put in place, because he knows that they were put in place. You see what I'm saying? They were put in place. They're not for him. They was put in place. They coming for him swiftly, y'all. I don't know if he'll make I don't know if he'll make it to the end of the year. I don't know. Because then we get this 8 of Cups vibe again with the leaving. I don't think he's going to make it to the end of the year, y'all. I really don't. Money, boom. Lump sum for him. The question was, will Jay Prince sacrifice NBA Youngboy? Yeah, it's a yes. And then I just went into the details of it. We can ask Nick J. Bird, what was LeBron's role in, couldn't even get it out all the way. Let me finish the question. What was LeBron's role in King Von's demise? What was LeBron James's role in King Von's demise? What was LeBron James's role in King Von's demise? What was LeBron James's role? It's supposed to be like this. My little lash up there, come on. So the ending, the end result card was power. Power. Energy. Let's work backwards. It feels like he knew of the setup beforehand. Something about homage. A reverence. And then we have how the Hermit is spotlighted on the King of Pentacles, which ultimately would be LeBron James in the spread. Which feels like ultimately it's like, because we know we had the album LeBron James, right? The mixtape, right? So it feels like I don't know how to put this in words. So it ultimately feels like it's like I understand the vibe, but I don't know how to like put it in words. Something about for people, something about more attention for him, something about to raise him, some like I don't know, something about okay. So we all know that Kobe was ultimately sacrificed in an essence to raise up LeBron James. A lot of people, not a lot of people, but just like the energy of it, from my understanding metaphysically, that LeBron James actually was supposed to be Kobe. He was actually supposed to be the one to be sacrificed. But when it came down to it, Kobe pissed off more people who had, you know, a say so as to who was going to go. So now Kobe, you know, was sacrificed. LeBron James is risen up, right? So then it feels like this is just part of his being risen up. Like it's part of the energy that he is due to be risen up. I don't know. It's like I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's why I was like, I don't know how to say this. Like I know I understand what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if I'm saying it right for y'all to understand it. Let me see. Let's see. Why is the Hermit card here? Let's ask to clarify. Why is the Hermit card here? So imbalanced came out, number 16. Shift the focus. Right. So that's what I was saying. I was like, it's like they were. That's what I'm like, I don't know how to explain. It's something about focusing on him and to. I don't know. Somehow it was just supposed to be just part of this attention, the focus of, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I hope I'm making sense. I hope y'all understand. Then we got the Four of Wands. Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords here? This was in the beginning. No warning signs. No warning signs. 5 reversed. No warning sign. 9. This just speaks to the fact that he knew, like I said, he knew that this was going to happen, and he could have given him a warning sign, but he knew that he couldn't give him a warning sign. He knew that it was going to happen. He knew that it was going to happen because it's part of like his energetic rewards for being risen up. I don't know if I make this is what I'm getting. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Winter solstice. Okay, so it was a sacrifice. Ask more questions. Let me get the goodbye card. Love yourself. Heal money issues. Interesting. Let's backtrack this. Let's unpack this. And this is clarifying this card. What the hell? I don't know what the fuck Fancy doing over there. What y'all talking about? Yeah, this is crazy. So I'm getting winter solstice. Because this all happened around the winter time. He knew this. He knew, okay, so then it's like a vibe of he knew that his name would get brought into it because of the whole LeVon James mixtape thing. He knew that he would get brought into it. And they knew he was going to get brought into it. And again, the lore, the fodder of that puts more attention onto LeBron James for people to watch him, watch videos. Whoop. See what he got to say, go to his pages and shit like that. So it's like just attention. It's like no publicity is bad publicity is what this feels like. I don't know if he was having money issues. Of course, he went along with the agreed upon narrative of like saying goodbye to, like, my son listened to his music, and I always thought he was a rising star. He was boo, whatever he said. That was all rehearsed. Somebody had already wrote that. And then again, this is all about selfishness. And then finally we get the Magician. We all know that LeBron James is a Mason and he's in the Boule and that whole thing. And that's just speaking to it. So he got raised up. It's like so this is part of him being raised up and part of him accumulating more power. So y'all, the power is not like an X-Men type of power. The power is the ability for you to create your reality. Okay, so if you poor, then you don't have the ability to create your reality per se. You can create it to a certain extent, but you don't have the resources available to create the reality that you wish you had. So the richer you are, the more access you have, the more power you have, you are able to create your reality freely, you know what I mean, without restraints, without boundaries. So it's like this is just, he was given more power to create his reality. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. But that's what I'm getting as far as how was LeBron James connected to the demise of King Von. What else y'all talking about? What's up, Miriam? LeBron James ties with Jay-Z makes so much more sense now. Hell yeah. Like, y'all got to realize that all these people have to get in bed with certain people. They have to be seen with certain people. They have to do certain photo ops. Even certain people, even aren't certain people, they open themselves up as portals to be channeled by lower vibrational beings. But these could be very powerful low vibrational beings that, you know, used to have a body. Like it's a really deep thing. It's a really deep thing. What y'all talking about? I don't even know who G Money is. Yeah, LeBron James is definitely old now. Hell yeah, they messy God's the Alpha. So Miriam, it depends. So basically the Masons and all, what a Mason ultimately is you have the ability and the power to create, to build, to architect, to resurrect your reality, which means that again, you're giving access, you're giving power, you're giving networking abilities, because they only really bring in other powerful people. Those other powerful people do favors for each other. So then again, you're having more power and access to create your reality untapped. So that means that nobody can stop you from whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do, no matter if it's dark, illegal, it hurt or harm somebody, doesn't matter. You have the unyielding power to create whatever reality you seek. You can call it a warlock, you can call it magic, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but they have the ability to create their reality however they see fit. Is there anybody else we need to cover before we get into the readings? Bam, 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 bam. What y'all talking about? Fancy, why you keep bumping into shit? What's wrong with you? What is you on? Go lay down. What the hell? You drunk? Yeah, I definitely covered this. Selena Gomez definitely has Kanika Jenkins' kidney. And also Angelina Jolie's, one of Angelina Jolie's children has her thalamus. Is that what it's called? Thalamus? Thalamus? Her thalamus. Chantal, they definitely can. If they want to make a sacrifice to this, whatever God they pray to, Jabalon or whoever the hell, yeah, they can. And you can go up. You can go up in the ranks over a weekend from just sacrificing people, because any type of ritual spell work basically is what they do. Can work faster when you have blood or a human sacrifice or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, Fancy be doing them. Thymus, right? I was like, what am I saying? Thymus. So yeah, Angelina Jolie's one of her kids was sick around, I forgot which one. One of the kids was sick around the time that Kanika Jenkins was murdered. And Angelina Jolie's one of her children got her thymus. And Selena Gomez got her kidney. Lay down, Poochie. On that weird shit. Yeah, they all did. That's why I don't even cover the Kanika thing. Been done and overdone and done and done. Like, the mom was definitely in on it. The sister was definitely in on it. They all was in on it. I mean, yeah. I mean, Fancy is here for protection, but she over here just wandering around aimlessly. I ain't never even seen her bump into shit. I don't know what she even on right now. Denzel Washington sacrificed Chadwick. Why are so many people killed for their organs in Chicago? What is it about Chicago? Sheena, I think Chicago is on some type of. Well, listen here. So Chicago has a huge population, right? And basically, in essence, if you look at people like cattle, then they have a lot of. They can lose a lot of cattle and still function as a city, right? They also have a large under city population, right? Or urban population. Ultimately, like I don't know about y'all, but do y'all see how in every city they always play up mostly on the news what's happening in Black communities, as if white communities don't have crime, as if people aren't getting raped, as if people aren't getting robbed, as if people, you know what I mean? Like as if there isn't any crime. So again, back to Chicago, they so basically they see these areas because of the size of Chicago, and they have multiple of these areas. You know, like one side mostly like the north side. You know what I mean, right? But Chicago has more, more than just one side. They have multiple neighborhoods that are bad. Not only could with poverty, it's limited opportunities because you have limited opportunities to create your reality. So then they give them the option of selling drugs, gang banging, blah, blah, blah. Ultimately, we already know that two sides warring, trying to get to the same goal, but doing the same thing is going to create tension on purpose. But they know that with all of these casualties, we can still make money off these casualties. So basically, it's just a population. It's the fact that it's a lot of people that are living below the poverty line. And they can get rid of more people without it being detrimental to the overall well-being and economy of the city, if that makes any sense. Basically, is why there's a lot of sacrificing in Chicago. organ trafficking in Chicago. Also, Chicago is like, you can go so many places like from there. So that also helps too. As far as like shipping, flying, whatever they need to do as far as organs go. She definitely was money and organs. Definitely. So it's some other people. So like Soros is some other people, it's some other no name people that's up there that's pulling strings that we don't know about. But basically you can look at the blueprint of George Soros and really see that not only is he one head of a snake, but he's the head on a body of an entity with multiple heads just functioning just like George Soros. Yeah, organs are worth a lot of money because it's a lot of older people. It's a lot of sicknesses, genetics and shit. You know what I mean? Even it's a lot, just like the list for just organ donations is long as fuck. But if you rich, you get to go to the top of that list, right? And if you rich, they can set up because through just going to your regular doctor's appointments, your driver's license, whatever, they can set up a scenario for you to get killed and your organs to be snatched at the moment that this person needs this organ now. The rich person. They said that connected to that Kanika Jenkins case, it was a company called Forever Young in California that specializes in this. Some, similar to what that one dude was running with the life science, whatever thing. He was saying that it was a body donation center. I forgot what that dude name was. It was connected to the, he had the facilities in Phoenix, Detroit, down the street from the Rosemont Hotel. I forgot his name though. Yes, you're right. The organs are going to whoever can afford them. Look up the price on your phone of organs. Like look up the price of a heart. Look up the price of, you know what I mean? So it's like regular people who are just sick and just needs an organ. You just have to get it the regular way, right? But I mean, even though those people do get them, but it's still though, like when rich people get sick, they are on a totally different list. They're not even really even on a list per se, because they can just look up records. Like this is a company that just looks up records, can find a perfect match for whatever this person needs. They create a scenario for that person to die, and then now the rich person has the organ they need. So then the company gets paid for it. The people involved trickle down under them, get paid for it. Just like when we seen those people that was coming in the hotel with the coolers. You know what I mean? They got paid for going there to go get it and transfer. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a business. Exactly. Just like that. Just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. These people be all in on it. So trying to tell what's special about the targeted persons, because they already looked up in the system to see where was this person a perfect match. The government knows everything about us. And I mean, even with as far as when technology keeps going on, like they know, just like we got to the point where we say something in a conversation with somebody and it pops up on your phone. They know what we look at, they know what we like, they know how long we look at it, how long we like it, they know what we always eat, they know everything. Everything is being tracked, everything is data. So they know what's your blood type. They got like a whole system. They can look and see like what person be the perfect blood type, the perfect whatever to be the perfect match for this person's organ, and they will create a scenario for that person to die. And there's something about Black organs that are better though. That's why it's a lot of. Even I'm gonna tell y'all this. So listen, they said something about I had a client who was a traveling nurse, and she was referred to me by another client that's a traveling nurse, and she was coming back to St. Louis because her nephew got killed. She told me that the mom won't even get a chance to see the son until he was at the funeral home. Like, how the fuck is that? Like, how they skip to the notification, to the hospital, to the morgue, to the, how they skip all of them steps. And I can tell you right now, his organs was gone. That's fucking crazy. How you skip all of them steps? How you just get a call, meet your son at this funeral home? Hold on, what the fuck? Like, how did, like, what? That's, yeah. And notice it's all younger people, right? Like she just, like Miriam just said. So yes, so no matter if these people was doing, how do I explain it? Drugs or what I'm saying, whatever, but they're still young. So it's like that, like something could be given to their heart to maybe purify, clean it. You got to do that anyway. When you do a transplant, if I'm not mistaken, but it's like there are always usually younger people that die, like right, like between maybe 18, because like you're pretty much fully grown right there, like 18, 19 to like maybe like right under their 30s, like right there, like maybe the cutoff is maybe like 28 or something like that. Yeah, those organs are perfect. Good morning, baby Dell. Shit, anybody can hear our conversations at this point. You said the funeral home opened your cousin's head. She looked nothing like herself. These funeral homes do some crazy shit. Listen, because they getting kickbacks too. Won't y'all look up how many funeral homes is in Chicago? It's probably an exorbitant amount. It's probably a funeral home on every fucking corner with a Walgreens and a liquor store. Just like these churches be out here selling God, they also be out here selling death. Same thing. And the police tried to make it seem like a suicide, and they took him straight to the morgue, skipped all the proper steps. Exactly, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's kickbacks. Everybody get a kickback. It's so many. It's, man. It's just like her in St. Louis recently. I think that I just saw this on my YouTube a week ago. It was some type of it was saying, they were saying an unmarked car, police car, was tailing somebody and the car was speeding. Then they said I think two people got killed in the cops like hitting these cars trying to pursue another car. But then the people on the scene was trying to say that the cops had something to do with it. And then when the lady was interviewing the lady who was also involved in the crash, when she was saying no, the cops had something to do with it, like the lady took the microphone away from her and like pivoted to like basically saying like, we're going to get more information from the cops to see what actually really happened, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, listen, the cops do some crazy ass shit. They did a whole cover up as to how these two people are dead, but it's the cops' fault. This was something that happened recently here in St. Louis about a week ago. So the cops, man, listen, the cops was going to definitely do dirty shit. They're going to look out for each other and do dirty shit. You see what I'm saying, Miriam? It's funeral homes everywhere. I swear they out here like Walgreens, especially in high populated, high crime areas. I definitely think so as well, KW. I think soon after, listen, I think this Joe Biden presidency is going to be really a really terrible presidency. I already, when I did the reading about what will happen if Joe Biden win, what will happen if Donald Trump win, y'all need to really go back and look at that video. That shit is really going to happen. It's going to be really terrible fucking times for the next 4 years. And yeah, I feel like right after however they're 4 years in or what, but after that, this is gonna be a totally different America. So, like I told y'all before, whatever y'all plan is, I don't know what y'all plan is, but now would be the time to start activating it or getting that together. Or if you're trying to move out the country, you trying to be off the grid, you trying to build you a bunker, you trying to, you need to do those plans right now because you got about 4 years before shit really hit the fan. There's supposed to be 45 presidents, 112 popes. That's interesting. We're either on 45 or 44. Ain't that crazy how you can't fly without a vaccine? Yeah, I'm not taking that fucking vaccine. Did y'all see where they was shooting up people with an empty syringe? Did y'all see that? Listen, Ashley, they definitely have they shit already on go. If shit ever hit the fan, they got they shit on go. But I ultimately think it was for her to be the president. Let's do a quick little political reading on it. Angels, protect my energy. Will Joe Biden serve all 4 years of his presidency? Will Joe Biden serve all 4 years of his presidency? Will Joe Biden serve all 4 years of his presidency? Yes. You're so right, KW. I was just about to get into all of that. Yeah, actually, he looked like just like a zombie. Like it's like maybe somebody is like in a body of his meat suit. Like like somebody's wearing his body, but it's like something else in it. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, he is going to whoever the face, the vehicle, the entity, the person, whatever you want to say, the shell. That's what I want to say. The shell that is called Joe Biden will survive his 4 years. Will he survive? In fact, I don't know, because he is very sick. But the shell of whatever Joe Biden is will last all 4 years though. But the bottom of the deck though is the 6 of Wands, which is a lone rider, which feels like towards the end, or it just feels like it'll feel like more like Kamala is the president and Joe Biden is the vice president. Joe Biden could be sick. They will kill whoever to make stronger. You said in another video, It was a false win. So who will be president like Biden was a false win. Yeah, it wasn't. So which means that it wasn't a true win because they did some shifty ass shit for the win. That doesn't make, so that makes it not a true win because again, yeah, this has been a whole battle for good and evil. And then ultimately it's two, again, you have to look at the fact that it's two warring fractions on the evil side. They have something called the house of Ha Satan, and they have the house of the, or you can say, well, that's really like the Golden Dawn. So we got the Golden Dawn and we got the Phoenix Order. And that's on the bad side. And they are warring, but they ultimately have like the same goal. But it's like, it's almost like, I don't know. It's like a gang, and then like they break off into like a lesser, I don't know. You know what I mean? But anyway, yes, he will survive the 4 years. Kamala will be more looked at as like the president, and Joe Biden will be more of like the vice president. I feel like Joe, his brain is foggy as fuck. He can't make decisions. So somebody will be making decisions for him. Let's see what will the world look like after Joe Biden's 4 years? What will the world look like after Joe Biden's 4 years? What will the world look like after Joe Biden's 4 years of presidency? What will the world look like after Joe Biden's 4 years? Let's see. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, angels? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? So, yeah, again, we're gonna think that this presidency is the worst presidency ever, like ever, okay? And when he gets out, we're gonna be like, okay, fresh start. That was terrible. We chose the wrong person again. Fresh start. But towards the middle end of the 4 years, something about imprisonment, something about camps, something about people being wrangled from their homes, something about people being taken, something about camps. That's why I'm just hearing camps, concentration camps, pods, camps. I don't know, pods, camps. Something about spying on us will be at an all-time high. Spying on us will be at an all-time high. So it feels like they have a card repeating the past. So this feels like, yeah, this feels like concentration camps. This feels like people being wrangled up. This feels like people being isolated. People will be isolated. So this is the beginning, right, of the isolation. People have been isolated like number 4 from their families, from kids, from what, like, it's isolation is at an all-time high right now than it's ever been. But that's going to increase even more at the end of the Joe Biden presidency. I feel like the richer, the famous will get richer, and that's the only people that'll matter. Anybody else that's not rich, something about concentration camps. It feels like something about our thoughts being controlled. It feels like surveillance at an all-time high. It feels like people being controlled. They want to control our thoughts. And then something about spying on us, like electronically. It's like essentially like a computer will tell us what to do. Like it's just so crazy. It feels like something about technology will start to take over in a way we've never seen before. Technology will start to take over. Then it's saying something about transhumanism. Transhumanism. Something about the rise of the robot. Something about the rise of transhumanism. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so this looking bleak as hell. Yeah. Have y'all noticed when y'all see like more shows on Netflix or shows on Prime Video, it's all about like humans versus machines and like transhumanism, and that's called predictive programming. That's called, they're letting us know what our future will be like. Yeah, definitely transhumanism is in the works. Yeah, Love and Peace, you right about buying land. That's definitely the start right there. I feel like eventually it won't matter. They'll be able to just do whatever they want because I mean it's the government. But it does start there though, getting your own land. So you can at least give yourself a fighting chance. Yeah, they do, KW, especially because everything starts from the east and then comes this way. Even like our beauty trends, like everything comes from the east and then flows this way. Nothing starts in America. We only imitating what they doing in the east. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, warrior. Bye, love and peace. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, y'all. The Antichrist after that damn Joe Biden. This is him right here. Will definitely be appearing. Dun, 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 dun. We was talking about what the world will look like after Joe Biden presidency is over. You've seen two UFOs in the past year. It was like you were supposed to and witness each time, told them both times where to look before anything appeared. Damn, that's crazy as hell. I don't think I want to see a UFO. You been having some dreams about King Von? Yes, exactly. That movie Stepford Wives, for real though. I've never watched the show Supernatural, baby down. Oh, Sheena, that is a good question. What's his name though? I forgot what they say his name was. They call him the gay shooter. I don't know if I picked up on that the first time I did the Mo 3. I think I did his reading, and when I did one of them lives, maybe it was the 1000s. I don't know. One of them videos, some whatever montage I did. But I feel like I said something. I don't know. I feel like I said something about the shooter. I was like, was it like a female male? I feel like I couldn't decide. What was that shooter name though? Can anybody find it? Who they saying is the shooter of Mo 3? And then we can ask. Yeah, but what was his name though? Melvin Noble was Mo 3's name, but who was the name of that shooter dude? Keywan White. Thank you, Sheena. Angel's ancestors. Let me see. Let me ask with this stick right here. What was it? Angel's ancestors. Was Keywan White the actual shooter, the actual killer? Was Keywan White the actual killer of Mo 3? Was Keywan White the actual killer? Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't think he was. What fancy? They giving me the impression that they changed the face on the footage. They're giving me the impression that they changed the face on the footage. The footage was doctored. The footage was altered. Now, as y'all can see, this how much they fuck with people mind. They always mind fucking people. From what y'all can, don't y'all remember when they first was like, oh, here's the shooter that gave us a snapshot of the footage, right? Because if they had showed us the whole footage, it would have showed us that if like this, whoever they saying the dude is now wasn't the actual dude. It's like they made him appear light skinned. I don't even think the dude was light skinned. And it wasn't just, it feels like it was either, I feel like it was like at least 3 or 4 people. They gave us a snapshot of the footage. If that's the case, then give us the fucking footage. They gave us a snapshot of the footage. Some that is the shooter, but they doctored that image. They couldn't doctor the footage well enough for us to not see that it was doctored. So they then took a screenshot and doctored that. Exactly, baby doll. I heard who YB was the target from the start, but they had Duck and King Von to get to YB and to make YB to make it look like it was gang related. You hear me, Sheena? That picture was fuzzy as hell. You hear me, blurry and fuzzy as hell. That I don't think the shooter was light skinned. I really don't. It was somebody else totally different. I don't know what that dude Keywan White did for his ass to be pinned as the killer, but he didn't kill Mo3. Period. Ugh. Exactly, baby. Now they do. They already got their death date. Kid, you took some heavy losses. I'm lifting you up, sending you love and light. I hope everything turn around. Miriam, I said who sacrificed Chadwick like a million times. It was Denzel Washington. Hey, is it Keematon Leonard? Hey girl, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Six people was gonna die. That's why they've been over promoting YB with the argument with Jay Prince, and they can't make it like they want him with the Jay Prince thing, so they have to make it look like it was Dirt Crew. Interesting. Y'all, it's a lot of shit going down in the town, in the T-zone. So listen, y'all. I may come back later on after 5. I got something to do. I may come back later on, like probably like around maybe like 2 to 3, maybe for like an hour. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you for everybody that came through. I hope I was able to teach y'all something, or y'all got some clarity from the video. Like I always say, seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Until the next time, peace out.